Hey Dragon Nerds, welcome back to another episode of Season 3 of Movie Reviews. Yes. Now, I want to apologize for making this a little bit late though because I was having some technical difficulties and I was away for the weekend, but I'm back with a new movie review. Now, you might be wondering, what is it? You probably guessed it, how Brick was looking at Rex for this episode's movie review. It is Raya and the Last Dragon. Oh man, I'm really excited to do this because finally it took me 2 years to wait for this movie, but I'm really excited to do this movie review for Raya and the Last Dragon. Now, remember when I mentioned that Raya and the Last Dragon was going to be the original spot on Trolls World Tour before it got delayed? Well, I wasn't really proud of Trolls World Tour, but I'm glad I'll be doing Raya and the Last Dragon. Alright, before I continue, here are some few things you have to know. First things first, the reason why I'm kind of talking in a low voice because some few people in this house are sleeping. So I don't want to disturb them if I talk too loud, but yeah. Plus, if you haven't seen the movie yet, this may contain spoilers. So whatever you do, first, pause me, go check it out either on theaters or if you want to avoid COVID, go on or on Disney Plus Premium, or if you're into spoilers, go on ahead. I don't mind. And if you want to see more videos coming soon, like an upcoming movie review right after this one, actually there's going to be 2 movie reviews coming out. Now, maybe on the same date. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So, anyways, if you want to check those 2 out, stay tuned. Alright, now, let's begin. 500 years ago, dragons used to live with people until the Droon were of mystical like plague had the power to turn to stone, but the dragon, who is Zizu, was the one who saved the world by using the dragon gem. But it was then the dragons were gone and the humans were separated, which leads off to Raya, a daughter and princess of the Hard Kingdom, which she passed the test. Now, I don't have a picture for the battle scene, but she was off to track and take on the dragon gem, but turns out the guardian was his father, which then she was promoted as the guardian of the dragon gem. But there's another problem. There's other kingdoms in there which the king has invited them for one thing, to make it as Kumandra again. It wasn't difficult until Raya talks to Namari, who is a princess of the Fang Empire, who was their enemies, but they have something in common. They're both dragon nerds. But once Raya showed her the gem, ultimate betrayal. Namari and Raya are trying to fight over for the gem, but then all the kingdoms are trying to fight over for the gem, but the gem was shattered, which then each kingdom took a piece of the gem, but it was something way worse. The Droon has arrived, and then everyone has forced to flee, even or some of them had turned to stone, but Raya managed to escape thanks to his father, but sadly, man, what's up with Disney princesses and their family deaths. It's pretty crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, after that scene, 6 years later, Raya became like this outlaw who was searching for the dragon gems. But in order to do that, she would have to find Sisu, the last dragon. Unfortunately, Sisu wasn't really like the other dragons because he did save the world once, but doesn't have any special powers. And what she also didn't know that 500 years later, things changed, and surprisingly, the world was broken. So they agreed on one thing. They would have to find all the broken pieces of the gem and restore the balance, but unfortunately, they would have to get through Namari, who was chasing after them until Moon, Captain Inashet, if you know, like this boat restaurant, helped them escape. Well, and after that scene, they decided to head back, and then after that, the Droon were all over, but good thing they have a weakness, water. Unfortunately, like Raya, Moon lost his family, and Sisu lost hers, and Raya would do anything to get her pop back. And then they went out to their next destination, which is what was it? Spine. Sorry, sometimes I could forget a little bit, but luckily enough for Sisu, she did have a human disguise, but she was asked to stay here because everyone in Spine was a con artist, which Raya encountered a con baby. But they managed to work together to get the third part of the dragon gem. Luckily enough. Okay, everyone's awake, so I'm back for a little bit. Okay, what I'm trying to say is they managed to escape, but even though Sisu realized the changes, right? I told him that even though Kumandra would be back together, she said it was just a fairy tale, and all Raya wants to do is bring back her pop. This may look weird, but there is no differences. Anyway, their next stop was Talon, which was the only one who survived was, sorry, I forgot his name. But anyways, he did had Raya and Sisu in human disguise, but realized that he was the only one. Now, before I continue off, I gotta say, I thought he was going to be the villain because of the way he looks menacing looking with an eye patch, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, so once they went off, Fang did follow them to get the remaining, which Namari tried to get the remaining gems off, but luckily enough for Raya, she took a stand against Namari, which led up to a sword to arm-in-arm combat, but Raya was getting pinned down, but Sisu came in looking all furious and then attacked the Fang Empire, but saw the fear in Namari's eyes and realized something. After Tan, Boone, and Illinois found out that Sisu is actually the dragon, and they all wanted to restore the balance of Kumandra. With that being said, they had to get the final piece of the dragon gem, which they came up with the plan. Boone wanted to get it by brute force, when Sisu wanted to give her as a gift in exchange for it. But Raya was about to take Boone's plan until Sisu took her to the heart, which reveals that her brother and sisters were the ones who created the gem in order to save the world. And they didn't know why Sisu was chosen, but there was one thing. They trusted her, and with that being said, Raya did come up with an idea, and Raya didn't have an idea what to give Namari. It was the gem that Namari gave her, which then Namari did give the stone, but launched out a crossbow saying that she wants to take Sisu and the stones. But Sisu came up and said everything's going to be alright, that she trusts her, but even though Namari was about to shoot the arrow, Raya lunged her sword against her crossbow, and then Sisu got shot with an arrow. And with the last dragon gone, the water was no more, and the Droom were about to come over. But Raya's anger controlled her, and they had to fight. She decided to fight Namari one last time. She couldn't see how much danger it was in Fang. All she wanted to do was to get even with Namari for killing Sisu. But luckily enough, Bunoi and Tom were the ones who helped everyone evacuate. But right after the battle, Namari said that all she wanted to do was to recover it. But then Raya felt bad, and there was only one thing to do: try to hold off the Droon. But Raya realized something. The gem doesn't need dragon magic. All it needed was trust. So they had to assemble it together, but also, of course, sacrifice. They were all turned to stone, but the dragon gem had regained its power to make a powerful blast, which brought back not only the humans, but the dragons as well. They even recovered Sisu. I was super surprised. But luckily enough, everything was back. Even the chief, who is Raya's father, was back to life. And everyone was Kumandra again. I gotta say it. I really love this movie. It was actually not bad. And I also, of course, was really excited for it because I really love dragons so much. Probably guessed it from How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek maybe. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys did too, even though some of you wait very long to watch it. Just like me. Now, I'm really glad I did this one. I know this one will be better than Trolls World Tour. So with that being said, I'll see you next time for some more videos coming soon. Hey, it's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Applex? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.